跟我学汉语。今天我们要讨论的是部首。部首, in English we say radical. Before we get to the first point though, let's talk about where the word 部首 comes from. 部 means section or part. 首 means head. So 部首 literally means section head. When somebody a long time ago wanted to create a Chinese dictionary, they had a problem. How do you organize the characters in a dictionary? Well, they went through all the characters and they found that there were 214 components. One of each occurred in every character. So originally, dictionaries were divided by these elements, thus the term section head or 部首. Today, of course, most dictionaries are organized phonetically by pinyin. So what is a 部首? 部首 really is the meaning element in most cases in the character. And I say in most cases because not all 部首 have any particular meaning. For example, if you think about the character for 1, yi, that is the radical, but it doesn't have any particular meaning. That radical is also the radical for 不, no. So usually, the radicals that we're interested in usually carry some meaning element. Every character has a radical. A lot of people will say this character doesn't have a radical, this doesn't have a character have a radical, but in fact, every character has a radical. As I said before, they are how dictionaries were organized and how we looked up characters in dictionaries. In the traditional character set, there are 214 radicals. When they simplify the characters, they cut down the number of radicals to about 180, but we're really only interested in about 40 to 50 common radicals. A lot of the radicals are fairly infrequent, and so we really don't want to spend too much time worrying about them. Most radicals are also standalone characters. They exist as characters in and of themselves. Usually a radical appears on the left. That's the most common place, but a radical can occur anywhere in the character, left, right, top, bottom, inside, outside. Some radicals actually change their appearance when they act as radicals. That is, they look one way as a character, they look another way as a radical. So these are the main points. Let's take a look at some examples now. Here are 4 characters we all know: 日, 木, 口, and 马. Each of these is a character by itself. Each is also a radical, and this is how they look when they are radicals and characters. They're a little smaller to make room for the other components in the character, but this is how they look. Now here are also 4 very common characters that are also radicals: 人, 心, 手, and 水. But when 人 is a radical, most of the time on the left, it looks like this. Also heart. Oftentimes, when it's on the left, it will look like that. That's how it normally appears. The hand radical, again, changes form, usually looks like this when it's in a character. And the water radical, we most commonly see as 三点水, 3-dot water. If you look at these 4 characters, where are the radicals? In fact, they're all on the left, where we expect radicals to appear. But if we look at these 4 characters, in fact, none of the radicals are on the left. Take a look. Where do you see the radicals? There you've got the fire radical in the first one at the bottom, the knife radical in Dao on the right side, not the left, the bamboo radical on the top, and the heart radical in the middle of that character. And what's this? This is 8 characters. What do they all have in common? They all have in common the fish radical.